Welcome to episode 1 of Caribbean Catalysts, Igniting the Black American Movement. In this episode, we travel back in time to explore the historical context of slavery in the United States. The transatlantic slave trade forcibly brought millions of Africans to American shores, subjecting them to unimaginable hardships and oppression. Enslaved Africans endured back-breaking labor, separation from their families, and the denial of basic rights and freedoms that most Americans take for granted today.
The enormous amount of hand labor required to grow and pick the cotton was supplied by great numbers of slaves. This, then, was the economic background of the plantation. Cheap slave labor producing one main crop on vast tracts of land owned by the planter.
In the narrative of the life and adventure of Henry Bibb, an American slave, issued in 1849, the author skillfully portrays the harrowing reality of slave beatings. In one poignant passage, the author articulates, "I have often heard the sound of the slave drivers' lash on the backs of the slaves, and their heart-rending shrieks, which were enough to melt the heart of humanity, even among the most barbarous nations of the earth." As we delve into the depths of these painful experiences, we come to comprehend the profound impact that this dark chapter in history has left on both the Black American community and the Caribbean immigrants who arrive in hopes of a better life. Through this reflection, we will gain insight into the enduring struggles and resilience that have shaped this collective journey. The legacy of slavery goes beyond physical chains. It left behind deep psychological scars on the Black American community. Generations of Black Americans have grappled with the trauma of their ancestors' enslavement, a legacy that still influences many of our experiences and identity today. Slaves were brutalized. As seen in this notice published in 1840, slaves were regularly branded on a variety of body parts, including the face and on other intimate areas. This announcement reads in part, $20 reward. Ran away from the subscriber, a Negro woman and 2 children. The woman is tall and Black, and a few days before she went off, I burnt her with a hot iron on the left side of her face. A little further, it reads, her children are both boys. The oldest is in his 7th year. He is a mulatto and has blue eyes. The youngest is a Black and is in his 5th year. A little further down, another reads, $100 reward for Pompey, 40 years old. He is branded on the left jaw. And yet another reads, ran away a Negro girl called Mary, has the letter A branded on her cheek and forehead. And a bit further down, it reads, $20 reward, ran away from the subscriber, a Negro girl named Molly. She is 16 or 17 years of age, lately branded on the left cheek, thus R, and a piece taken off her ear on the same side, the same letter on the inside of both her legs. The intergenerational trauma passed down through generations has perpetuated feelings of anger, uncertainty, and a complex identity. And yet, despite this enduring trauma, the Black community in America has shown remarkable resilience and strength in pursuit of equality and justice. The community has persevered, and some pivotal moments in history have led to significant change. There was the abolitionist movement, which gained momentum, with prominent figures like Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman leading the charge. In 1863, President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring the end of slavery in Confederate states. This proclamation marked a turning point in the fight for freedom and equality. Following the Civil War, the Reconstruction era offered hope for progress and racial equality. Black American politicians, such as Hiram Revels and Blanche K. Bruce, were elected to Congress, representing a significant step forward. However, the Reconstruction era was short-lived, as racial tensions and resistance from the South led to its eventual demise. The promises of equality were overshadowed by the rise of segregation and the enforcement of discriminatory practices. The enduring effects of oppression and systemic racism continue to pervade American society. Black Americans faced institutionalized discrimination, limited access to health care and education, and unequal opportunities. Despite these challenges, they refused to be silenced, standing bravely against injustice, fighting for civil rights for all, and demanding equal treatment under the law.
That one day, this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is a faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free.
The fight for freedom has come with its fair share of scars and bruises that permeate well beyond the flesh. The concept of intergenerational trauma helps us understand how the trauma of slavery has persisted through generations, shaping the struggles and experiences of Black Americans today. This collective memory serves as a reminder of the strength and resilience that runs deep within the community. Throughout history, the Black American community has fought tirelessly for civil rights and social justice, leaving an indelible mark on the fabric of American society. As we conclude this episode, we recognize the enduring impact of slavery, The struggles, resilience, and determination of our ancestors have paved the way for progress and ignited the flame of change. Join us in the next episode as we shed light on the untold stories of Caribbean American catalysts and their remarkable contributions to the Black American movement. Together, we embark on a journey of unity, justice, and hope for a more equitable future.